guys, and welcome back for another workout. Today we are going to be going through what is possibly one of the key features of having an athletic body, which is jumping. We're going to scale your workout to best suit you, so there's only 2 exercises today that are going to go through weights. The rest of it is all body weight, so that means we can't necessarily scale too much weight, but we are going to work on scaling your range of motion and your work or resting time. Jumping obviously has quite a lot of impact on the body if done incorrectly, so slowing your repetitions down and making sure that everything is smoother when you hit the ground rather than just getting out a ton of repetitions. Quality over quantity, guys, on this one is key. The format, we are going to be going through 6 exercises, and instead of doing them back to back, we are just going to simplify it today and go through one movement. We'll break it down for a minute and then we'll just get straight into 4 sets of that movement for 1 minute on, 20 seconds off. And we'll do that exactly the same thing all the way through all 6 exercises. Like I said before, because it is jumping and it is quite a lot of impact on the ground, I'm going to train on a mat today because this floor is particularly tough. But I'm also going to make sure that the repetitions at the beginning of my set and the repetitions at the end of my set are all beneficial for me. So don't go at this one full ham, straight out the gates as hard as you can. Work on building that smoothness that we mentioned through the body so you can get the most out of this workout. That said, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do that now. If not, if you have already, grab a drink, grab some space, and let's get training. So diving straight into the breakdown of the first one, it is our old favorite. It's the absolute fundamental of all of the movement that we teach, is your back lunge. I'm going to use the ball, you can use a dumbbell, or you can just use your body weight for this one. You're going to hold on to the ball. We're going to take a nice big step back, but just before we do that, we're going to make sure that we get that rib cage rotation, pelvis rotation, and a weight shift to one foot. So you can hold this position just before you lunge. And then we're going to rotate round to the other side, lunge back. If you train with me, you know we're going to try and find those corners here. Nice lunge back. When you come up, get back into that corner. Don't start dropping to the other one. Rotate across. You can scale this one, remember, so you can just look for a shallower lunge. But please, 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 just make sure that you take your time on this one. So we've got 8 seconds. We're going to go straight into it. Range of motion is up to you. Work with something that you can do for an entire minute. Let's get going. Perfect, guys. Okay, so that one's warmed us up. We've started to get moving. Nice 4 sets of that. Now it's time to get into some plyometrics. So where we're looking to kind of hop off the floor relatively quick. Remember, please, please, please take your time on this one. So hurdle hop side to side. I don't necessarily need to use a hurdle because you probably don't have one at home. So imagine you can either just draw a line on the floor, try not to put a stick down or anything. But you want to imagine that there's a line on the floor and we're swinging the arms and your whole body, so both feet are kind of hopping just gently side to side over that stick or line on the floor. When you do this, you're absorbing into the body and then jumping. And as soon as you hit the floor, that's where that absorption is. So the arms come back and we start to drive the arms up. We keep those hips loaded and you explode into the next move. So relatively simple. Let's get it going. 4 rounds. Okay, so 1 minute to go. Alternate press with a back lunge. So a little bit of timing. You've done enough back lunges so far, so you know what the back lunge looks like. So we're gonna go straight into how to time and where to press the dumbbells. I'm using 4s. You can just go through this with body weight. There's no pressure to actually lift any weight until you've got it pretty sussed. So as you lunge backwards, you'll see I'm lunging back with my left leg. Whatever leg lunges back, that's the arm that's gonna press. Then I come back into the middle, lunge back and press. Now you can come down here and start the press, but ideally what we want is that weight shift to kick in, a nice big step back and a press to the floor. Right here, shift across, step and press. Now the big one here is when you lunge back is you don't want to be in this corner, you want to keep that weight on that front foot, step back, so the weight is always in front of the body. 4 seconds, we're going to get straight into it. Let's go. this next move, no weights, so we're going to move the dumbbells. You're going to make sure you've got space. Now, this one's an SAQ in and out. So SAQ stands for strength, agility, and quickness. So this is almost quick feet training. So nice and soft, once again, smooth rhythm. Find the pace that you can just stay in and move through, okay? So 38 seconds until we get going. First place we want to be is here. So you want to imagine you're almost inside a square. From here, we're stepping out and stepping in, stepping out, stepping in. And we're here when we speed up. Bang, 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 bang. Quick, quick. So we're side to side, and then you can eventually start speeding that up in the legs. Everything's got to stay quite soft and bouncy. So find that rhythm, stay in it. Let's get straight into it. 5 seconds. So you find your square. Here, go. Great stuff. So 1 minute to get into it. This is the last exercise. You might need the dumbbells. I'm going to show you with the dumbbells, then I'm going to do the first set in the regression, so without the dumbbells, because the timing of this one, once again, is fairly tough. Jumping has got a lot to do with timing as well, so let's get straight into it. So here, we've got a pendulum swing, okay? When the dumbbells go behind you, stay nice and tall. When the dumbbells come out in front of you, you can see it shifts my pelvis back, so I'm going to use that to go into a touch of a squat. So I swing back, and as I reach the dumbbells forward, I drive the pelvis back. So I'm here, here. Now the dumbbells want to go straight out in front of you. The more advanced you want to do this, the higher you start sending the dumbbells. The regression, because we've got 10 seconds to do, so I'm going to go straight into it, is here, reach forward, pull the pelvis back. Here, reach forward. I'm going to stay here for the first set. Good stuff, guys. So 1 minute to go. We're going to finish off with some core work and looking at that opposite arm, opposite leg action that we want to go through when we're jumping, especially off of one leg. So we're going to bring yourself down. You're going to pick an arm. So because we've got 4 sets of this, you're going to do 2 sets on the left side, 2 sets on the right side for a minute each, okay? So we're going to lie down. Whatever hand you got the dumbbell in, the opposite leg is going to extend out in front of you, and I'm going to reach the opposite arm. Reaching the opposite arm should give me a bit of rotation in the rib cage. From here, I switch the arm and I switch the legs. And you'll see my shoulders off the floor, I come down, I swap sides, and I press back up. I come down, and everything is nice and smooth. It's not arms first, then the legs. It's everything at once with a nice retraction through the belly button. I'm gonna stay here because we're gonna go straight in. Let's go. Awesome work. Another step closer to unlocking a pain-free, more athletic lifestyle. If you have any questions, please drop a comment below. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel for more content to help you on your journey to that pain-free athletic lifestyle. And I will see you again soon for another workout.